lots of
It's
good
nice,
games.
but oh, my heart is fallen.
Okay, so Sad is now ready.
Alright.
I do believe Revolution is ready.
Yeah.
Let's check. So, Barcode is ready, and let's get these games started.
Well, as we get going, Daybreak, interesting map pick by Revolution.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think it's a bit strange. Perhaps he has something special planned. Of course, also a very good map to all in on. There's no ramp at the front of the natural, so maybe he's just planning to end it fast. Or, as I said, he might try and do the grudge drop in the main if he scouts back for his opponent. But anyway, let's start introducing more players again. So, Revolution, Red Zerg is spawning in the top right.
Indeed, and in the bottom left-hand corner is Sad. He is now the blue Terran player, changing from orange.
Oh. Anyway, so as we get going, Daybreak is a map with 2 attack paths, plus an additional one in the center if you kill the rocks. But yeah, it's fairly easy for both players to establish a third base, and perhaps even a fourth if they take the pocket. On this version of the map, the pocket base only has 6 mineral patches and a rich fish spingazer.
Yeah.
So not as beneficial as a 8 mineral patch and 2 gas geysers expansion, but it's safer to take the pocket as your fourth. So you have to take a bit more risk far away from the rest. So I would actually see. Well, we haven't seen that much bases, that much games actually where we went up to 4 bases.
No, it's been a lot of 3, maybe possibly 4, but a lot of 3 base play.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of 2 or 3 base plays and very, very late 4th bases.
Yeah.
That's basically what's been happening almost all day. But that's fine. We see a gas opener from Stat. So perhaps the same Hellion opener again. Or
very
1-1-1 action.
We haven't seen a lot of full-on 1-1-1 yet, like a fancy Hellion hitting multiple locations.
Yeah.
Mainly a lot of just drop play, Hellion drop play, Hellion Marine play kind of pressure.
Yeah.
And at the moment, it seems like that's the meta game for the mid to level high players who are playing in this tournament. We've seen a lot of that. Obviously, at the very highest level, it's Hellion Banshee or some 2 racks, 3cc builds, all sorts of
2 racks never gets old, man.
2 racks is awesome. Okay, it's unbeatable.
It's been there since the beta, and it still is popular. I can't believe it.
I can definitely believe it.
Well, yeah, so is the 4 gate, though. We have to admit.
Exactly, exactly that.
Anyway, the 15 hatch. Oh, he tries to hit a bunker down again, but no, not this time.
No, he's just going to go home now. I think it was a fake, just to see if he'd make him pull.
Well, he might return and try something, though. I wouldn't be surprised.
We do see the Reaper being brought out now.
Look, he's trying to build, and if he can delay, perhaps. No, I don't think he will get the bunker up.
Oh, no, he lost SB, yep. But the Reaper is up now.
Yeah, let's see what this Reaper can do, but is he actually making links, or is he just... Yeah, he's making only a pair of links.
Yes, the Reaper will actually be able to kite that, so...
Yeah, very easy. Oh, slight this micro there.
Oh, wow.
The links that shouldn't have happened.
Now coming down.
Damage. The Queen is about to come out, though, so I don't think this Reaper will be too effective.
And that range now on the Queen really being cost effective.
He didn't get a single drone kill, losing the Reaper almost for free. Well, he got 2 link kills. It's fair enough, I suppose.
He lost 50 gas, basically, in that engagement.
Yeah.
But we're already seeing quite a nice, solid Overlord spread.
Yeah,
one at the back.
And a change of plans as well. Look at that, quick steam, extra barracks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think what we're going to see here, I think he's worried that because he hasn't taken the third base yet. I think he's worried that we're going to see some kind of two basements, and I'm not surprised because the third is. I think it should be on its way now. I wouldn't be surprised if he kind of makes it now around 6 minutes.
Yeah,
If he's
he's
going to make
gonna
it, not.
take too much of a risk. But I think he's droning extremely hard. He has taken double gas though in the main. I'm a bit curious to see what he was going to do with that, but perhaps a quick layer yet again. Nah, just serving speed for now. And there goes the third hatch.
Yeah.
So do you think this steam pressure will do some damage?
Well, obviously Stim is finishing up, as you said, in the next 20 seconds or so from SAD, and it will be a bio game going into the late game, but I'm not sure how much pressure it can do at the moment. Four Marines isn't able to kite that much, especially if it's speedlings.
Never underestimate Stim, man. I thought he had a lot more Marines than 4. But yeah, the 2 queens are coming, and he thinks he can handle it with 2 queens. Stim is up though. He might force, with some good kiting, he might be able to force a cancel on this. Yeah, look, the queens, he still has like a couple of seconds, like 10 seconds to put some proper pressure on this hatch. Oh, going for the overlord, nice choice. And yeah, he's going to save all the marines. He did reveal his Stim though, but it was a nice overlord snipe, nonetheless. So now we see the reactor going down on the factory, followed up by a starport, very standard play. Only one engineering bay going down, but for the rest, we don't really see any big developments for a Terran player. So let's have a look at the Zerg. The Zerg is going lair. And double evolution with Baneling, and it's gonna be melee upgrades and armor. So it looks like to be perhaps Lingbane Muda or Lingbane Infestor. I think he's going to lean towards that. I think he identified with the fast Stim being revealed by our Terran player that there's not gonna be any mech going on. And the Overlord gives confirmation on that. So it should be in pretty good shape. So as we move on, I'm just a bit curious if the Zerg is going to actually pressure, or well, he's putting a few bannings up for defense, but will the Terran now try to pressure the third base, or even the natural would be not a bad shout. But yeah, it's all coming down to how good his micro is. So let's have a look. Do we have banning speed on the way? Yes, we do. And there goes the infestation pit in the natural. Here's the big move out with the first 2 medivacs for our Terran player. It's not very well timed though. I must criticize that. It's 80 seconds still +1 finishes. It would be a lot more efficient if he had +1, but you can do a lot with proper micro, man. Banning speed is still 40 seconds from finishing, so he still has an opportunity to do something. It looks like he's not gonna risk it though. I think he could have perhaps done something, well, not with the reinforcement, so perhaps a wise call to just retreat and not take the risk. Now it's the circle looks to be like setting up some attack towards the natural. While the third CC is being constructed there by Terran. You see pathogen glands on the way. Neither player, finally the Terran is taking control of his own Zelnaga, and the Zerg gave up his Zelnaga. At least put a circling on there, man.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, definitely, indeed. I'd like to see whether or not that drop clay could have got through. Just as he was about to drop, he just gets caught.
Look at the main man, Money scouting the quick hive take, and this is this is sort of an alarm bell for Terran, like you have to attack sometime soon.
Yep.
Or you're gonna.
At the moment, he has got the supply lead at the moment. And I think you're right. There isn't the creep spread is solid, but not unbelievable. If he just attacks in a good position where there isn't a lot of creep spread,
from the south position. If he can attack from the south into the third, he can probably snipe it, or at least position himself very well. But with Infestors out and Speedbane, a
He
mistake.
is going biomech here, but as you said, I think it's going to be very tough for him to hold any kind of push right now because of the amount of forces he's got.
Yeah, and Zerg could attack at any moment, and his army is pretty spread pretty thin. He's now gathering them up and looking to push.
And it's all about how these siege tanks and how well he does manage to split against this army.
And focus fire with the tanks and the banelings, of course.
Yeah.
But more banes are being morphed, and it's a bit of a hard call. It's all gonna, as I said, it's all gonna come down to the Terran's micro right here, and and this one Marine being that Rambo as he is.
And he's going to take these queens out.
Yeah, nice snipe.
And now it's about moving back. Oh no, that's really poor. He lost that.
Oh, the Zerg had enough of it. He wants to attack in this, and
yeah, really
nice. He can actually. The Terran is actually very clumped up. The Terran is now in full retreat after losing that much, and he really hasn't done that much to the economy of Zerg.
No. And I think we're going to see a big push out here.
Yeah, Zerg will just take a fifth base now. We have the Ultra Cavern on the way, with chitinous plating. Adrenal glands is on the way as well, so
yeah, I feel like there's all of them is really macro up here, and the Zerg is
he hasn't been able to touch the Zerg at all.
Nope,
on this economy nor the tech. So
and a big reason for that is he tried to favour a fourth and fifth barracks over the first factory, and I think that was producing siege tanks, and I think that really hurt him because it meant he couldn't just kind of move into the army of his opponent. Whereas,
but we'll see if he can make something happen. The Ultras are still, well, they are very close to being able to join the fight, but I think Sad knows something's up and he needs to do something about it. And the Zerg playing it very patient, waiting for the Ultras to join up. I think he can just go for it, I feel.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah, I think did he spot that everything was really clumped up?
And I think he's going to send the ultras around the back.
Oh, that's pretty nice. So he can funnel in the back and the ultras can do a lot of damage. Yeah, and here comes the attack. How will the Terra's microbedo? Yeah, some nice fungals from the back end. Oh, this is getting absolutely annihilated.
Really cleared up. Yeah, 40 supply ahead now.
Pretty crazy flank. Will he have another fungal on his medivac though? Does he have another fungal? Nope.
Oh no, he doesn't have another fungal. Oh no, they're moving out with the Marines. I really wouldn't do that. And the Zerg's already back up to 170 supply here. I think he's really in trouble, this Terran.
Yeah, he should be just pressuring the third, as the third isn't a planetary, it's just an orbital, so it's very vulnerable. Already evacuating all the SCVs preemptively and lifting.
Yep.
Smart and quick decision by the Terran player. But yeah, the flank totally catching him off guard, and he gets flanked again from two angles. It's so hard for a Terran player to deal with this.
And yeah,
there we go. GG.
GG.
And we are tied again in our second semis. And going into an ace match. Both players very, very evenly matched. Very good play by the Zerg this time, so I'm a bit curious what both players will pull out of their hat next game.
Indeed, I think that was a really interesting game. So 1-1 ace match, TVZ, and
well, I think where it went wrong for the Terran, to be honest, is if he actually waited with putting his reactors on his initial barracks and made like a couple of more Marines and attacked with 10 instead of with 4, go with 10.
Yes.
He could have actually denied that third hatch as soon as his team finished, plus kill the 2 queens. And I think it actually would have made a fair difference.
No, I think you're right. I think there was a timing there that you definitely could have used to really attack that third and be a very solid attack as well. And I think it'd be interesting to see whether or not he does go biomech again in the second game, because as you said, it's very difficult. So you have to really attack it correctly. So I think it'd be very interesting to see really what he can do, because meching the first game he kind of won quite convincingly after the failed all in. The second game they both macroed up and the Zerg really convincingly won. So yeah, it'd be very interesting.
And it looks like Sad's map of choice is going to be Cloud Kingdom.
And I think I'll prophesize what I was saying against earlier on against the Terran in the previous semi-final. I think this will be some kind of 2-2 timing with Mech. I think this is a very good map for Mech, hitting before Broodlords and just making it really tough. What do you feel there, Derek? I think that's what it will. If it is going to be our Cloud Kingdom, then yeah, I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, but it could also play in the Zerg's advantage. Though. There's a lot of stuff Zerg can do there. I mean, it's of course a bit awkward with all the different attack paths Terran can take, but that can also be said about Zerg. He can just come from a lot of different angles and flank where the Terran might not expect it. So we'll see how it plays out. I mean, I think the odds are quite even. Both players have shown very good games in Game 1 and Game 2, so I'm expecting nothing less.
Yeah, I agree. I think this will be a very interesting game. So I'm just trying to confirm that both players are ready to go, and then we can get this going. Okay, so Revolution's ready. I'm just waiting for Sad to agree, and then this game can start. Sad is saying, good luck, have fun. We're ready to go. Let's go, go, go.
So as we jump onto the ESV version of Cloud Kingdom, it's going to be the ace match of the second semi-final, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting game nonetheless. Will maybe one of them take a risk and all in? By the way, quick question. The ESV version, is that the one with the space shark?
I think it is the one with the space shark, yes. I do like the one with the space shark. The crazy space shark randomly around in the middle of the map. I'm going to have a look for it.
Yeah, instantly.
I can't see it. No.
No. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, the winner of last game is going to be the Red Zerg Revolution.
Indeed, and in the top right-hand corner, we do have Sad. He's the blue Terran, and he is playing to get to the final as it's 1-1.
Yep.
I don't see that crazy shark dude running around, taking his life in his own hands, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so, maybe he has a day off.
Yeah, he's suddenly not going to do it today. Because whatever. I get killed too often whenever I'm in the middle of this map. But yeah, we do see an SCV pull straight away. Obviously on the depot coming down. So, is this going to be a proxy hidden?
Is he really going to proxy to us?
Yep, he is.
Yeah, double 11 incoming.
Double 11. Hello, gentlemen. This is the double 11. And I'd have loved so much of the Zerg.
It's a nice map for it though, because you can be super annoying around the gas geyser.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I agree. I think, I mean, if the Zerg goes hatch first in this map, he really is. Oh, sigh.
Oh, but look at the Overlord rally though, from Revolution. The Overlord is a natural.
Oh,
the points right over there, and I think it might arrive there in time.
But he's still going to go hatch first, so his spawning pool is going to be really delayed. But as you said, he is going to see it in plenty of time.
Yeah, but he's going to have plenty of time. He can pull a few drones and perhaps prevent the bunker and delay the bunker from going up. And so it's going to matter.
I'm just going to watch it in Revolution's view. As soon as he sees it, I'm just going to see what he's doing.
Well, Revolution's totally going to be sad about this.
And Revolution sees it. First bunker. I'm just waiting for him to do something. He's like, oh, sigh. He quickly saw it and turned back around.
There we go. 2 drones already being pulled, ready to go for the SCV, and the bunker goes down, but the Marine isn't out yet. The first Marine is now on the way.
And I think it's going to get caught. Yeah, that's going to...
Yeah, first SCV goes down, there's just one SCV. Well, no, we brought another one. There's 2 SCVs left.
Let's pull.
Oh, no. Okay.
That's a big pull.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. More SCVs being pulled. If we can deny this bunker, though, that would already be a good start. Because his pull just finished up. And with some good micro, he can still handle this. We got 8 lings on the way. Well,
He needs to... Oh, he's pulling SUVs himself. This is a big S-evil.
Yeah. It's an all or nothing.
Indeed. Oh, wow. And as you said, the pool is finished. Lings are coming out.
Yeah, 8 Lings are there, and it's now Lings with drones against Marines with SUVs. It looks like it's not even close.
No, it's not going to finish, is it?
It's gonna finish the bunker. Oh, well that's unfortunate.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is actually a lot closer than expected. It's 6 SUVs left against 7 drones. Don't forget, Terran has Mule, but the spine crawler does take down the bunker, and that spine crawler might be the saving grace for a Terran player, for a Zerg player. Or will it just keep up the pressure? Oh, a couple of slow Lings there, and he has to be careful with his Lings though. It's a very low eco game. Oh, some nice micro. As more Marines join. Oh. So it's now 2 Marines, 2 Lings and a spine. Very close game. It's 8 drones against 6.
I'm just going to say that. There is no mules because it's an 11-11, so you don't get the command center.
Oh.
So.
Well, yeah. That's unfortunate.
So
right?
This is actually really, really close.
Yeah.
In terms of income, it's 10-7. He does need to, if he's gonna, I don't know how he's gonna get back into this game. He's obviously
not gonna make any more SCVs, I can tell you that. He's just gonna keep making Marines and
then pull
for the best.
I think he's gonna have to pull.
I don't think he will pull SCVs, but it will at least keep up the pressure. Because the Zerg at the moment isn't producing any more units. He's now producing 8 Lings though, sorry. So he should still be alright with any aggression. He's taking gas as well.
Well, this is the first time part of this game that Terran's might have had to worry about it, but he's close to having to supply block himself. So a lot of his money now is going to have to go. And is he going to go home? I think he's going to go home.
Yeah. And the Zerg, we can state the Zerg is actually ahead. Even after losing almost all the drones on that bunker. He's in excellent shape. He could actually just give chase now to this push.
Oh well, this is just going to get crushed now, Mr. Marine.
Yeah, as soon as the Zerg sees it, and he just has 100 gas as well, and speed goes down. So the Terran is running out of time.
Terran doesn't have a wall. I think he's in real trouble here.
Yeah, he's running out of time. I think the Zerg can actually just split off at least a couple of Lings and send it to the enemy base and kill some workers. Yeah, he's moving out on the map now, sees the Marine retreating, and knows. Yeah, he knows he can do some damage right now. He's exactly what he's gonna do.
I think he's dead. I don't see how the Terran. Oh no, he's to stand on the ramp if he's got any chance of holding here.
You never know, man. Bunkers are pretty sick.
Yeah, it's too late for bunkers, I'm afraid.
Well, he has a very nice position on the ramp, though. Well, had a nice position on the ramp. It's a good micro. I still see him holding this. Yeah.
Well, until Speedling, he should have really waited for Speedling to finish upgrade, and then he I think would have been fine.
Yeah, when more Lings join up, he still has a couple of Marines left. 1 low HP. Yeah, about 9 total.
What a crazy game! There's only 6 supply difference now after that. But even so, I think this is hilarious.
Yeah, but still, don't forget the Zerg is getting a Baneling nest, huh?
Yep. Yes.
So, yeah.
And 2 base as well, that's the thing. His lava inject, obviously he needs the queen. As soon as he can start getting some queens down the field and really, or the second queen that is natural, he'll be able to really improve that lava inject. And then...
Yeah.
And now he does have Speedling, the Speedling upgrade, so Fastlings is really going to make the difference now. With these Banelings, as soon as this pops up, I think it really will be quite strong.
Yeah, the Zerg is just going to finish, counter all in. But with these barracks being built at the front, I do feel the Terran is actually pretty safe. Of course, he has to keep preparing, but with a good split on the Marines, and if he keeps producing, he could still be in okay shape. And the Zerg opposite just fall back. At least 1 Ling on the tower, please. No?
No, not on either of the towers. Is he going to take third?
Yeah, I think he's just going to drone up and tech. You see double Evo going down, and yeah, He's just gonna play it out safe.
Well, we're seeing a 5 barracks follow up to this. So this is about as all in as you can get.
Well, there's still the 6 racks.
Yes, there is.
But yeah, it's gonna be an all or nothing attack. It's been like that from the start. Once you start all-inning, you don't stop.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised now though if he does pull SCVs on this second attack, because this is literally the lot that will be going into the pot. Because if he just moves the Marines down and they get mowed out, he's going to lose anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does bring the SCVs to try and win this.
Yeah.
But as you said, Banelings, that's going to be very tough for him to hold against here.
Well, he has barracks. The barracks can soak a lot. Don't forget the barracks has 1,000 hit points, huh? So you need a fair amount of Banelings to bust it.
Oh, he is taking his natural actually, so it looks like this might actually protract into a later game. Well, obviously, we both thought this would finish pretty soon with the Zerg hitting a timing, but it looks like it is going to move into a slightly later game.
Yeah, the Zerg is only making drones at the moment. Drones and overlords and a couple of upgrades. It looks like he wants to go and take his 3rd base right now, assuming that the Terran took his own natural.
Yeah.
So he just wants to stay ahead in the bases, really. Which is a smart thing to do.
But they're actually sitting on supply now.
Yeah, layer is about to finish. So, yeah, but I still think the Zerg is in the better shape though.
Well, the army supply actually is that Terran's almost double the army supply.
Yeah, he has almost 30 Marines against the 15 links, but I don't think he's going to be too aggressive yet with it. But, oh, excuse me, he's just moving towards the 3rd. So yeah, I think actually in trouble. He's making a couple of Banelings. One is about to finish for melee and armor for the Zerg units, but
it really depends on how well he can split here. Well, I think you're right.
I think he just denied the base. That's it. It's enough. Damage has been done. He's just going home. He's just gonna recheck. If that base is going up again, then perhaps he can force something else, but I think it's smart to just go home and perhaps wait for some upgrades. Like, for example, Stim.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Stim's a pretty good upgrade.
Yeah, because we see Speedbane, Pathogen Glance, 2-2 for the Zerglings on the way, and yeah, it's gonna be just hard for the Terran as soon as spinning speed is up to split without Steam. It's gonna be, yeah, harder. Also no combat shields, don't forget. We finally see a factory going down at 15 minutes.
I think the more crazy thing was that the second CC went down at like 13 minutes or something. Crazy game. That's what 11-11 2-Rax does to. That's what 11-11 2-Rax does to people. We do see the Infestor Pit with pathogen glands being made though, so I think this will just be some kind of timing with Infestor. But the thing is, there's a lot of supply blocks going on in this game for both these players. That's really hurting them.
Yeah, but that's sometimes what you have. I mean, you're used to playing a certain style, and with some crazy stuff that's going on right now, you can get really thrown off of your build, and you might make like very silly mistakes you usually won't make.
Yeah, very true. I think that's right. But I think, to be quite honest, it was the overpull at the start with the drones that really made the difference. I thought he was going to be fine, and then the overpull drones, the thing he didn't kill the
rule is usually like
yeah.
You pull 3 drones per marine, and then you have like 1 or 2 killing the SCV building the bunker, and you should be all right. And by the time
that's the thing, yeah.
The spine
and the link kill the bunker. It had like what 3 health left or something.
Yeah.
And then if he just killed it, it'd been fine.
Yeah, and then he just surrounds the bunker with all the drones, and that's where he got a. Yeah, that's where it kind of evened out. But the Terran is now hitting a supply block, getting combat shield. Is he getting any upgrades? No, it's looking to be just 1 medivac, couple of tanks queued, but no +1 or whatever. So the Zerg is going to be way ahead in upgrades. So he's already 4 upgrades ahead of our Terran player, and that might make the difference.
Yeah, I think in any engagement, as you said, from now on, he's going to be really ahead in upgrades. So
yeah, he needs to split like like Marine King to really make something happen. Because with an upgrade deficit like this, it's gonna be hard.
Although, as we still said, his armor value is actually still higher, even though